think we should have a talk.
Well, what is it? What's wrong with me?
Mrs. Wormwood, do you really have no idea?
Gas?
Mrs. Wormwood, I want you to think very carefully. What do you think might be the cause of, well, this?
Am I fat?
Mrs. Wormwood, you're pregnant.
What?
You're going to have a baby.
I've already got a baby at home. I don't want another one. Isn't there something you can do?
Right, what's pregnant?
Antibiotics or, oh my good Lord, what about the biannual International Amateur Salsa and Ballroom Dancing Championship in Paris?
A baby? Mrs. Wormwood, a child. The most precious gift this natural world can bestow upon us has been handed to you. A brand new human being. A life, a person, a wonderful new person is about to come into your life. Bring love, magic, happiness, and whatnot.
Oh, for pity's sake.
Every life I bring into this world restored by changing human time.
Punch Mrs. Wormwood,
I'll
punch!
push you in a minute.
Each new life forgetting instead of painted. This still unbroken skin, this unforgotten life.
Every life unbelievably unlikely existence.
Almost infinitely
Infinitely small.
The most common thing in life is and yet every single life, every new life is a miracle.
Where is he? Where's my son?
Mr. Wormwood, are you smoking a cigarette?
Of course, I'm sorry, Doctor. What am I thinking? This calls for a proper smoke. Oh, my Lord, he's an ugly little thing, isn't he?
This is one of the most beautiful children I have ever seen.
Oh, my good Lord! Where's his thingy?
His what?
His thingy, his whatchamacallit, his doodah. What have you done with his thingy?
This child does not have a thingy because
Look what you done, you stupid woman. The boy's got no
Mr.
thingy.
Wormwood, this child is a girl. A beautiful, beautiful little girl.
Is this some time for the biannual Inter-Champion?
That competition's finished. You missed it. Look, I don't suppose there's any way we could exchange this for a boy, could we?
Absolutely not.
This is the worst day of my life. Oh, my undercarriage doesn't feel quite normal. My skin is just revolting in this foul threat of the light. And this gown is nothing alike. A semi-formal, semi-Spanish gown I should be wearing in the semi-finals tonight. I
Yes, sir, that's right, sir. 155 brand new. Are they good runners? Well, let's put it this way. You want to beat them in a race. No, sir. Yes, sir, absolutely, sir. So, how much exactly?
Oh, Harry! Oh, look at this. She's reading. That's not normal for a 5-year-old. I think she might be an idiot. Listen to this. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Stop scaring your mother with that book.
I'm trying to tell me stories, Harry. Stories. I mean, it's not normal for a girl to be all thinking.
I'm gonna call you straight back.
And it's not even books. It's novels, Harry. Novels.
Would you please shut up? I'm trying to pull off the biggest business deal of my entire life, and I have to listen to this. I mean, it's your fault that we're in this debt. You spend us into trouble, and you expect me to get us out of it. What am I, some sort of flaming escapologist? You know?
An escapologist, he says. Okay, well, what about me then, huh? I've got a whole house to look after. Dinners don't microwave themselves, you know. And if you're an escapologist, then I must be an acrobat to balance that lot. The world's greatest acrobat to balance this lot. Okay? Now, I am off to bleach my roots, and I shan't be talking to you for the rest of the evening, you horrid little man.
But I'm gonna make us rich.
Rich? How rich?
Very rich. Bulgarian businessman. Very, very stupid. And your genius husband is gonna sell them 155 knackered old beggars as, get this, brand new luxury cars.
But that's not fair. The cars will break down.
Oh, that's not fair, the boy says. Let me tell you something. Fair gets you nowhere in life, you thick-headed twit brain. I mean, all I can say is, thank heavens, Michael has inherited his old man's brains, eh, son?
Michael.
Attaboy.
Oh, well, I suppose I shall take the money when you earn it. And I shall spend it. But I shan't enjoy it because of the despicable way in which you have spoken to me tonight.
You know, this is all your fault. With your stupid books and your stupid reading.
But I didn't do anything. That's not right.
Oh,
But don't you do anything. That's not right.
let me tell you something. You're off to school in a few days' time, and you certainly won't be getting right there. No. I know your headmistress, Agatha Trunchbull. Great, big, strong, scary woman she is. You know, she used to compete in the Olympics, throwing the hammer. Now, I wonder what she's gonna do to a squeaky little goblin like you, boy.
And then girl.
Uh-huh. Now look, off to bed, bookworm.
Might as well be saying you think that it's
Good hair means good brains. The secret to my success in business is...
Secrets.
Yes, son. Now, the secret to my success in business is this. Oil of violet's hair tie for men. Now, stand back, son. Your old man's going to work. Whew. That's the stuff right there. Whew. Oh, yeah! That's the bananas! Woo. Yeah. You see, son, a man in business simply cannot fail to get noticed when he looks like this.
Secrets.
Ow! Your hair is green!
Good Lord, woman, have you started already? It's not even 8:30. Oh my goodness, my hair's green!
Well, what would you do that for? Why would you want green hair?
Oh, I didn't do anything. I don't want green hair.
Something? Oh, well, that's exactly what you've done, you stupid man!
Oh, my hair, my lovely hair. Oh my goodness. My business deal today with the Bulgarians. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
I know what you can do.
What is it? What is it? What can I do?
You can pretend that you're an elf.
Yes, that's it. I can pretend I'm... What are you talking about? The boy's a loony. Green hair.
Mom, do you want to hear a story? Oh, don't be disgusting. Now go on, creep on back to that library of yours or something. The sooner you're locked up in school, the better. Matilda! How lovely to see you! Here in the library again, Emily?
Oh, yeah. Mom wanted me to stay home. She hates when I go out. Dad, too. He misses me so much. But I think it's good for grown-ups to have their own space.
Your parents must be so proud to have a daughter like you. And do you tell them lots of stories like you do with me? Oh, Matilda, I love your stories. And that's not a hint, by the way, but if you did happen to have a story to tell me... Goodbye, Mrs. Phelps. See you next week. Goodbye, Mrs. Honey, and good luck with the Tolstoy. Anyways, back to what I was saying. If you did happen to have a story to tell me...
Who's that lady?
That lady? Oh, that's Mrs. Honey. She's going to be a new teacher.
That lady is mine. That lady is going to be mine.
Yes, your new teacher. Now, are you going to tell me a story or not?
On the time. Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, an escapologist who could escape from any lock ever invented, and an acrobat who was so skilled it seemed as if she could actually fly, fell in love and got married. They performed some of the most greatest feats anyone has ever seen, and people came from miles around. Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts. And not just to see their skill, but also their love for each other, which is said to die so deep that cats would purr as they passed, and dogs would weep with joy. They moved into a beautiful old house on the edge of town, and in the evenings, they would walk and take the air. And each night, the children of the town would wait in anticipation, hoping for a glimpse of the acrobat's shiny white scarf that she always wore. For then, they knew they only had to cry, "Tricks! Tricks!" and the performers would instantly oblige with the most spectacular show just for them. But although they loved each other, although they were famous and everyone loved them, they were sad.
We have everything.
We have everything the world has to offer, said the wife. But we do not have the one thing in the world But time is the one thing that no one is master of. And as time passed, they grew quite old, and still they had no child. At night, they would listen to the sound of their big empty house and imagine how beautiful it would be if it was filled with the sounds of child playing.
Matilda, this is very sad.
Want me to stop?
Don't you dare!
Their sadness drew them to even more dangerous feats, as their work was the only place they could escape the inescapable tragedy of their lives. And so, they decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It's cold, said the husband, announcing the feat to the world's press. The burning woman hovers through the air with dynamite in her hand. Over sharks and spiky objects, hot as man walks in the cave. And it is the most dangerous feat ever known to man.
It is our destiny.
Said the wife, sadly slipping her hand into his. It is
It's where the loneliness of life has led us. Well, what happened?
I don't know. Not yet, anyway.
Why, isn't there a little bit more? I mean, just a little bit of something? I mean, anything? I suppose your mother will be waiting for you. I'd love to meet her, actually.
I'll see you tomorrow, Miss Phelps.
After your first day of school?
My mommy says I'm a miracle.
My daddy says I'm a special little guy. I am a princess and I am a prince.
Mom says I'm an angel.
Mom says I'm an angel.
Like being a prince or a princess, you will soon see. There's no escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. Cause your life as you know it is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail. I've been trapped inside this cage for ages. This living hell. And if I try, I can't remember that before my life had ended, before my happy days were over, before I first heard the pealing of the bell. Like I was curious, so listen, I asked 1,000 questions, but unless you want to suffer, listen up and I will teach you a thing or two. You listen here, but here you'll get punished so severely. You step out of line and you cry when you don't need to stay out of trouble and remember to be extremely careful.
Why?
Why? Didn't you hear what we said?
Just you wait for this end.
What's this end?
Physical education.
It's a church speciality.
My daddy said I could be no teacher said, school's really tough according to my mom. My dad said I got the alphabet.
The alphabet? You've got to learn to listen, kids.
So you think you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or a princess, you'll soon see there's no escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. Cause your life as you know it is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail. I've been trapped inside this cage for Just you wait for phys ed. Just you wait for phys A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y.
Why?
Just you wait for phys ed.
Good morning, class. My name is Miss Honey, and today is a very special day. Your first day of school. Now, do any of you know any of your 2 times tables? Wonderful. Matilda, is it? Please stand and do as much as you can.
1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 2 is 6. 4 times 2 is 8. 5 times 2 is 10. 6 times 2 is 12. 7 times 2 is 14. 8 times 2 is 16. 9 times 2 is 18. 10 times 2 is 20. 11 times 2 is 22. 12 times 2 is 24.
Well,
13 times 2 is 26. 14 times 2 is 28. 15 times 2 is 30. 16 times 2 is 30.
Good heavens, how far can you go?
I don't know. Quite a long way, I think.
Do you think you could tell me what 2 times 28 is?
56.
Well, yes, that's very... How about this? Now, this is much harder, so don't worry if you don't get it. But 2 times 487. If you took your time, do you think you could...
974.
12 sevens.
84. Wow!
Let's leave math for the time being, and let's look at reading. Can anyone read this?
Ooh, me. Take me. Please.
Very well. Nigel? Don't want you to burst a blood vessel on your first day. Lavender?
It's the first word. Tomato.
No, but tomato is a very good word.
Yeah.
But, Matilda?
I can now read words.
So, Matilda, you can read words.
Yes, I had to learn to read words so I could read sentences. Because a sentence is basically just a big bunch of words. And if you can't read sentences, you've got no chance with books.
And have you read a whole book yourself, Matilda?
Oh yes, I love books. I read quite a few last week.
A few? In a week? My, that's good. What books did you read?
Nicholas Nickleby, Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, Tessa the D'Urbervilles, The Secret Garden, Crime and Punishment, The Invisible Man, Kim. Oh, yeah, and City of the Dump.
Knock on the door, Jenny. Just knock on the door. Don't be pathetic. Knock on the door, Jenny. There's nothing to fear. You're being pathetic. It's just a door. You've seen one before. Just knock on the door. I think you're trying to hide something. Standing outside the principal's office like a little girl. It's just pathetic. Hesitating, hands shaking. You should be embarrassed. You're not a little girl. It's just pathetic. Knock on the door, Jenny. What are you waiting Knock on the door, Jenny. Just knock on the door. Don't be pathetic.
Enter! Why don't you stand there like a wet tissue and get on with it?
Well, yes, Miss Trunchbull. As you know, in my class, there's a little girl called Matilda Wormwood.
Matilda Wormwood, daughter of Harry Wormwood, who owns Wormwood Motors, correct? Wonderful man. Wondering out the little brat there says she's a real wart.
Well, no, headmistress, I don't think Matilda is that kind of child at all.
What is our school motto, Miss Honey?
Babanatum est vigitum.
Babanatum est vigitum. Children are maggots. In fact, it must have been who planted that stink bomb under my desk this morning. I'll have her for that. Thank you for the suggestion.
But I did it. Miss Trunchbull, Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
Nonsense! Have I not just told you she is a gangster?
But she knows her times tables.
So she's learned a few tricks.
But she can read.
So can I.
I have to tell you, headmistress, that it is my opinion that this little girl should be placed in the top form with the 11-year-olds.
What? But she's a squib. She's a snip. She's an unhatched tadpole. We cannot simply place her in the top form with the 11-year-olds. What kind of society would that be? There are rules, honey, rules.
I believe Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules.
An exception to the rules. In my school. Look at my toothless sea and my toothless cream in the sunlight. See how they shine. What do you think it took to become English hammer-throwing champion? 1969. Do you think in that moment when my big moments came that I treated the rules with casual disdain? Well, like how? Did I change my plan? What? As I chopped up my palms, did I wave my hands? I did not! As I started my spin, did I look at you? Did I drift off and dream for a minute more? Do you think I faltered or amended my rotation? Do you think I altered my intended elevation? As the hammer took off, did I change my grunt? The grunt I practiced for many a month. Not a jot, not a dot. Did I stray from the plot? That the detail of my throw was adjusted or forgotten. Not even when the hammer left my hands. It sailed high up above the stand. Did I let myself go? No, 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 no. No. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to make the team, you don't need happiness or self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children! 2, 3, 4.
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle, or circular, stereo, stereo.
And if you want to teach success, you don't need sympathy or tenderness. You just force the little squints to toe the line. Sing, Jenny! 2, 3, 4.
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle, or circular, stereo, stereo.
And I've heard just one simple rule to hammer throwing life in school. Life's a ball, so learn to throw it. Line the valley, line and tow it. And always keep your feet inside the line. Now get out!
Well, I have to tell you, headmistress, that it is my intention to help this little girl, whether you like it or not.
Stupid, nasty, stinking, slimy, great big question asking, flipping, filthy. How dare they speak to me that way? Who the hell do they think they are? Flipping, filthy, nasty, stupid, Bulgarians.
Oh, don't tell me we're not rich.
You know, I can't stand it. These stupid They think they know everything.
They are Bulgarians. I mean, I heard they have some of the top literacy rates in the country, but
I know. It's so stupid. You know, it was the mileage. They took one look at the mileage in the very first car, and they figured that these cars were knackered. I mean, it was a manufacturing mistake. That's what I told them. It was a manufacturing mistake.
Is that true?
Of course it's not true.
So you lied to them.
Of course I lied to them.
And they didn't believe you.
Well, of course they didn't believe me, you twit brain. I've got green hair.
I've got hair.
And what's this? Another flaming book?
she's got no respect, that one. It's all books and stories with her.
It's a lovely book. Honest, I think you would like it if you just read it.
Oh, lovely. Here's what I think of your lovely. Now off to bed, stinkworm.
Do we have any super glue?
Yeah, in the cupboard. Oh, and hey, while you're at it, why don't you stick your stupid book to your stupid head? Stinkworm.
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top of you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right.
Got my eye on you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Matilda. I have a question. Does your head ever hurt? I mean, all those brains in your head, I would have to give you a headache.
No. It's okay. I think they just fit.
Right. Well, I think I should stick around just in case they start oohs at your ears. You're gonna need help. I'm Lavender, and I think it's for the best of our best friends.
Help me, please, somebody. Someone poured a whole can of treacle into the Trunchbull's chair, and she sat down on it, and when she got up, her knickers were stuck to the sink. But she thinks I did it, and I did it, but she thinks I did it.
That's not right. That's not right at all.
You're done, kid. You're finished.
One Agatha Trunchbull decides you're guilty,
You squint!
Pick him up. Throw him out of the window.
Don't listen to them. They're trying to scare us.
Oh, Matilda, they say she's going to put me in Chucky!
What is choking?
They say it's a cupboard in her office that she throws children into. They say she's finding nails, and spiky objects, and bits of broken glass.
It's a place you are sent if you haven't been good, and it's made of spikes and wood, and it isn't wide enough to sit. And even if you could, there are nails on the bottom, so you wish you stood. When the hinges creak and the door is closed, you cannot see squat, not the end of your nose.
Okay, look. When did this happen?
20 minutes ago. Ivy, she's coming. Please.
Everyone, quick! Now, blazers, kick out! Come on, blazers, come on!
You separate sleep.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
Where is the maggot known as Nigel?
He's over there under this coat. Where he's been for the last hour.
What? An hour?
Yes. You see, unfortunately, Nigel suffers from a rare but chronic sleep condition called narcolepsy, which is characterized by extreme bouts of fatigue and falling asleep, oftentimes without warning. You see, we put him under these coats so he'd be safe. Right, guys? Right, guys?
Absolutely.
Stop, go on, see that.
He'll probably think he's in his bed at home when he wakes up.
Good morning, Mom. You won't believe the craziest dream I just had. It was about this crazy... Oh. Hi, Miss Trunchbull.
Amanda Flip.
Mrs. Trunchbull?
What have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails.
My mommy likes them. She said they make me look pretty.
Well, then your mummy is a twat.
Look! Here she comes!
Everyone watch out!
I did it!
Quickly! You. What is your name?
Matilda. Matilda Wormwood.
Oh. So you're Wormwood. I might have known, mightn't I have? Well, Wormwood. You have just made an awful, awful mistake, yes? Yes.
Just so everyone knows, that's my best friend.
Yes, sir, absolutely, sir. Brand new stock, completely different cars. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Oh, what's that? Green hair. Oh, wow. Well, you see, yesterday was National Green Hair Day. A wonderful celebration of all the lovely green things in this world, like lettuce and snot. Yes, sir. No, sir. Absolutely. So, tomorrow at 1? Sounds great. Das Viduda. Or whatever you say. Now that is how you do business. Uh-oh. What's it? I'm gonna leave this on. Looks like rain.
Who is it?
Yes, hello. I'm Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher.
A bit busy at the moment.
It will only take a minute.
Well, come in if you must. This is Rodolfo. Oh, no, it's nothing like that. He's my dance partner. We're rehearsing.
Ciao.
Ah, parli italiano. Bene, Pierce Rodolfo. Come stai?
What? What is this, doll? You know what interruptions do to my hemorrhage flow.
What is it you wanted, Miss Chutney?
It's Miss Honey. Well, as you know, Matilda is in the bottom class, and children in the bottom class aren't really expected to read.
Oh, well, stop parading then. Lord knows we tried.
In the zone, doll. I can feel it in my hips. Don't waste this.
Look, I'm not in favor of girls getting all clever pants, Miss Hussey. In my opinion, girls should be more focused on makeup and hair dye and the whatnot. Looks are more important than books. For example, look at you. Now look at me. You chose books. I chose looks.
Babes,
I beg your pardon?
I'm on fire here. Please.
Matilda can calculate complicated figures in her head in an instant.
Calculate this. Ooh.
Her mind is incredible, and with a little help from us, she can...
Mine are mine. So you really don't know anything, do you? Somewhere along the way, my dear, you've made an awful error. You want to blame yourself now. Come along. You seem to think that people like people who are clever. It's very quaint, it's very sweet, but wrong. People don't like smarty pants who go around claiming that they know stuff we don't know.
Jenny. Just get on your feet, Jenny. You're going to march there, give them a piece of your mind. Leave it alone, Jenny. The more that you try, the more you'll just look like a fool. This is not your problem. You've not got the spine. You are a teacher, just go back to school. But this little girl, this miracle, she seems not to know that she's special at all. And once our teacher would I be if I let this little girl fall? I can see this little girl needs somebody strong to fight by her side. Instead, she's found me, pathetic little me, and another door closes, and Jenny's outside.
And so, the great day arrived! It was like the whole world had come to see the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharks and spiky objects caught by the man locked in the cage. Everything was arranged by the acrobat's sister, a frightening woman who used to be an Olympic-class hammer thrower, who loved nothing more than to scare the children of the town. People whispered that in her dark and brooding heart, she resented her sister, both for her love and her success. The escapologist came out wearing his normal tights and spangled costume. But there was no sign at all of the acrobat, and no glimpse of her shiny white scarf. And instead of the usual musical fanfare, as he solemnly strode into the ring, there was silence.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharks and spiky objects caught by the man locked in the cage has been canceled!
The audience gasped so loud that a passing by airplane caught it on its instrumentation and reported it as an atmospheric phenomenon. Canceled because my wife is pregnant! Oh, Matilda! Absolute silence. You could hear a fly burp. But then suddenly, the audience jumped to its feet and roared in appreciation! The applause went on for nearly an hour, and the great deed was instantly forgotten by everyone. That is, except the acrobat's sister. When all had quieted down, she strode into the ring and produced a contract. A contract? A contract you have signed to hold this seat, and hold this seat you shall. I have paid for the posters, the publicity, the catering, the toilet facilities. If I give this crowd back their money, where's my profit? A contract is a contract is a contract. My hands are tied. The burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharks and spiky objects caught by the man locked in the cage shall be ruled shouldn't tell you anymore.
Well, no, we must find out how it ends. And I'm not crying because it's sad. It's just they wanted a child so badly. It must feel wonderful to be so wanted.
Yes, wonderful. I'll see you tomorrow, Miss Phelps.
Matilda, can I speak to you for a moment? I'm afraid I haven't been too successful in getting others to recognize your abilities. So, starting tomorrow, I shall bring in a very clever selection of books. You may sit and read while I teach, and if you have any questions, well, I shall do my best to answer them. How does that sound? Matilda, what? This is the biggest topic in the world. You're going to hold the air on me.
Matilda Walker! Where is Matilda Walker? What?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
Oh, so you admit then, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This clot, this foul carbuncle, is nothing other than a disgusting criminal, a denizen of the underworld and a member of the mafia. This morning she sneaked, like a serpent, into the kitchen and stole a slice of my private chocolate cake off of my tea tray.
No, I did not.
Trunchbull, Matilda's been here all morning.
Oh, so now you're standing up a little spitball, are you? Well, Miss Honey, this incident took place before school this morning, so therefore she is guilty! Okay, alright, I stole the cake. Now I was definitely kind of thinking about owning up. Maybe, but the thing was, I was having a lot of trouble with my belly. And you see, the Trunchbull's cake was so good that I stuffed it down way too quick. And now it was beginning to fight back. Oops, see?
I'm not guilty. I didn't do anything.
You did do it because you are a thief. You are a thief. You are a thief. I shall crush you. I shall pound you up. I shall consign you to the second circle of hell, child. You shall be, oh my God, you shall be destroyed. It was the biggest burp I had ever done. It was the biggest burp I have ever heard. It was the biggest burp I have ever heard about. It was like the whole world got silent for that one burp to exist. As my huge chocolate gas walked from my mouth and went across the classroom, past Lavender, past Alice, past Matilda, and that great, big, beautiful chocolate burp who had a mind of its own, went to the face of the Trunchbull! Bruce Bulktrotter. Yes, miss? You enjoyed my cake, didn't you, Bruce? Yes, Miss Trunchbull. I'm very sorry. No. There's no need for sorry. Just that you enjoyed it. That's all that matters to me, Bulktrotter. It is? Yes, Bulktrotter, it is. Well, I did. Thank you. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. That's marvelous. That makes me so happy. It gives me this warm, glowing feeling in my lower intestine. Oh, cook! Oh,
with Satan and steal my cake!
He can't.
Eat, he surely can't! Eat, his life explode! Eat!
A single slice, or even two, Bruce, might have been nice. But even you, Bruce, have to admit, between you and it, there's not a lot of difference in size.
He can't! He can't! He surely can't more than that, Bruce!
He might explode.
He's quite elastic!
He's going to go make him stop.
He's fantastic! Look at him go!
Can't watch.
Your next! It's not the purpose!
Well, we all suspected you had a woman, Bruce. A radiologist. It's like the TARDIS. Consider all the room in your size.
He can't! He can't! Surely can't! Surely can't! More than that, Bruce! Bruce!
Never get me subject to abuse. When you're a mischievous, should call a truce. Bruce. That is all you were trying to use. Never thought it was possible. But here it is coming true. We can have our cake and eat it too. Time's come to cut your tongue, it's time to use. No excuse, Bruce. Let out your go, I'm sure you want your trousers loose. Whoa, stuff is in, you're almost finished. Go fill it in, whatever you do, so don't give in. Don't let them win. Come on, Bruce, be our hero. Cover yourself in chocolate glory.
It's too much! It's just too much! Come on, Bruce, you can do it! Silence!
Never again be subject to abuse. That you're a mischievous, you call the truce. Bruce, you're always with the shame because it's good reviews. You never thought it was possible. But here it is coming true. We can have our cake and eat it.
Sorry, Mr. Cole. I got carried away.
That's... Well, that's quite... All right, Jenny. We all get a little carried away sometimes, even me, I suppose. Well done, Globetrotter. Jolly good show, yes. Well, come along now, Globetrotter. I haven't got all day, have I?
What? Where?
Oh, did I not tell you? That was just the first part of your punishment. There's another part, the second part. And the second part is choking! No, Miss Trunchbull, please, you can't! Yes, Miss Trunchbull, please, you can! Oh, come on, Jenny! Did you really think I'd allow these maggots to get a one-up on me? What do you think I am? A coward? A pushover? A fool? You? But is it all he did what you asked? No, I did not! No! Keep it up! No!
That's not right!
Somewhere, on a show, I heard that a picture tells 1,000 words. So telling, if you bother to take a look, is the equivalent of like, well, let's see, lots of books. All I know I learned from telling this big beautiful box of facts. If you know a thing already, baby, you can switch the channel over just like that. Endless joy and endless laughter, folks living happily ever after. All you need to make you wise is 23 minutes plus advertisements. Why would we waste our energy turning the pages 1, 2, 3 when we can sit comfortably on our lovely monthlies, watching people singing and talking and doing stuff? All I know I learned from telling. The bigger the telling, the smarter the man. You can tell from my big telling just how clever of a fella I am. Take it away, son. Yeah. You can't learn that from a stupid book. All I know I learned from telling what to think and what to buy. Now I was pretty smart already, but now I'm really, really smart. Very, very smart. Endless content, endless panels, endless chats on endless panels. All you need to fill your muffin without having to really think or nothing. Why would we waste our energy trying to work out the Lizzies when we can sit happily on our lovely balconies watching slightly famous people talking to really famous people? All I know I learned from telling. The bigger the telling, the smarter the man. You can tell from my big telling just how clever of a feller I am. Who the Dickens is Charles Dickens? Mary Shelley, she sounds smelly. Charlotte Bronte, do not want to. Jane Austen in the compost bin. James Joyce, so he doesn't sound nice. Ian McEwan doesn't feel like spewing. William Shakespeare, Moby Dick. Hey, easy, Grandma. All together now. All I know, I learned from telling. The bigger the telling, the smarter the man. You can tell from my big telling what a very clever fella I am. Did you figure am I amazing?
Hi, I'm Lavender, by the way. I'm Matilda's best friend, and this next part that's coming up is all about me. Well, not all exactly about me, but I play a big part in it. But I'm not going to say what happens because I don't want to spoil it. Okay. So look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to volunteer to give the Trunchbull's jug of water. But I will not say anymore. I don't want to ruin it. Okay. On the walk back, I find Newt. And Newt's like this really angry little lizard that lives in water. So I pick it up, and no, I will not say anymore. I'm gonna put a Newt in the Trunchbull's jug of water. It's gonna be brilliant. revenge section?
The revenge section? I don't think we have one of those. Why?
No reason.
Matilda, if there's something going on, I think you should really...
Do you want to hear the next part of the story? Story? Did you say story? Slowly, very slowly, the acrobat wound her shiny white scarf around her husband's neck. For luck, my love, she said, kissing him with the gentlest of kisses. Smile, we have done this 1,000 times. But then suddenly, she hugged him with the biggest hug in the world! So big, he thought she might squeeze all the air out of him. And then they prepared to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man. The escapologist had 12 seconds after the specially designed dress was set alight to get out of the chains, reach one hand up to catch his wife and child, grab an extinguisher to put the flames out before they blew his wife's head off!
Sorry, go on.
The trick started well. The moment the specially designed dress was set alight, the acrobat hurled in the air over the sharks and spiky objects. 1 second, 2 seconds. The audience watched with bated breath as the flames crept up the dress. 3 seconds, 4 seconds. She began to lean her arm out towards the cage. 5 seconds, 6 seconds. Suddenly, the padlock pinged open and the heavy chains fell away. 7 seconds, 8 seconds. The escapologist laid out one huge muscle arm to catch his wife. 9 seconds, 10 seconds, 11 seconds, and then he caught his wife's hand, and then suddenly the flames were out on the dress before they could both be blown to pieces.
Hooray! So, it has a happy ending?
No,
No!
no. Maybe it was nerves. Maybe it was the thought of a child. But the escapologist used to touch too much foam, and then suddenly their hands became slippy, and she fell.
Well, did she get hurt? Was she okay?
She broke every bone in her body except the ones at the ends of her little fingers. She did manage to survive long enough to have their child, but the effort was too great. Love our little girl, she said. Love our daughter with everything. She is all they ever wanted. And then she died. And then things got worse.
Worse? How could they possibly get worse?
I'm afraid they did. For the escapologist was so kind, he never for once blamed the acrobat's sister. In fact, he asked her to move in with him to take care of his daughter. She was nothing but cruel to the little girl, making her cook and clean and beating her if she did a thing wrong. But in secret, so the escapologist never suspected a
luxury having a daughter like you.
Yeah, they always say that, in fact. Matilda, you're so smart. It's like we won the lottery. Goodbye, Miss Phelps.
I'm so clever. I'm so very, 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 very clever. I'm so very flaming clever. What a very clever fella I am. Come here, you.
Oh, wait, no, there's only one man I do that with.
Look, everyone gather around. I want my lovely family to share in my triumph. Hey, not you. No, you're not. Here we go. So 155 old beggars on my hands, all polished up, ready to sell to the Bulgarians. Right? But the mileage, telling the truth, that each one was knackered. How could I possibly get the mileage to go back? I couldn't very well just drive each one backwards now, could I?
Backwards.
But that's when I had the most genius idea in the entire world. I went back to the workshop, grabbed a drill, and using my incredible mind, whacked it into reverse, attached it to the pedometer of the first car, and, well, I started spinning.
Backwards.
That's it, exactly, boy, backwards. A drill's motor whirls backwards thousands of times within a second, and within a few minutes, I had that old rust bucket's mileage reduced to practically nothing.
Backwards.
Oh, that's a good boy. Be quiet now.
I did it to every single car there, and not 10 minutes later, the Bulgarians show up. Great big, nasty-faced apes they were. Expensive suits, dark sunglasses, don't know who they thought they were.
You know, I saw a program about Bulgarians last night. They're nocturnal, did you know?
That was badgers. It was a program about badgers.
Same thing. And did it work? And I'll be able to afford Rodolfo all day long.
But what about the Bulgarians? The cars will break down. That's not right.
What is wrong with you? What did we do to deserve a child like you?
You know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? I'm gonna go down to that old library and tell that bag you're never gonna get let in again.
No, please don't.
And if she does, I'm gonna have her fired.
No.
You're never gonna read another story in your entire life, young man. I'm gonna put an end to those books. Now get in your room and you stay in there, you filthy, nasty little creep.
Alone, the escapologist's daughter cried herself to sleep.
Forgive me. I didn't mean to desert you. Don't cry, little girl. Nothing can hurt you. You've nothing to fear. I'm here.
Have I been so wrapped up in grief for my wife that I forgot the one thing that mattered to us most?
I've loved you so much, my daughter. I shall spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
We shall be together forever. Don't cry, Daddy. I'm alright, Daddy. Please don't cry here. Let me wipe away your tears.
Forgive me.
Daddy, forgive me.
I didn't mean to desert
I didn't
you.
mean to upset you. Please, Daddy,
Don't cry, little girl. Nothing can hurt you. Nothing to fear.
You're here. But after the escapologist doctor went to sleep, his mind turned to the acrobat's sister. This demon! This villain! This monster! She is something the memory of my wife. She has betrayed the trust of her own sister. She has brought cruelty to the most precious reality of my marriage. Bullying children is her game, is it? Then let's see what this creature thinks she can do when the wrath of grown men stands before her. But the little girl never saw her father again because he never came home. Ever.
I got those books we spoke about, so you can find them.
What are you doing with those books, woman?
They're for Matilda.
No, they are not. Not on my watch. There's an age for reading, and there's an age for being a filthy little toad. These are toads. Isn't that right, Bob Trotter?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull. Only Bob Trotter here is a good toad. Sit. It has come to my attention that you have no idea what you are doing. You believe in things like kindness and fluffiness and reading and stories. That is not teaching. To teach the child, you must first break the child. Quiet, you maggots!
But no one was speaking, Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Honey, please understand that when I say quiet, you maggots, you are entirely included in that statement. Where's my jug of water? I'll get it, Miss Trunchbull, I'll get it! What a stupid little girl. Ugh. Look at you. All of you. Flabby. Disgusting. Revolting. Revolting, I say. I think it's time we toughen you all up with a bit of phys ed. foul and deferescence, wholly, olfactorily insulting. And so to stop the stench spread, I find the session of his head sorts the billy rank from the revolting. The smell of rebellion comes out in the sweat, and his head will get you sweating, and it won't be long before I smell the hall of aiding and abetting. A bit of his head will tell us who has a head full of rebellious thoughts. Hold! Just like a rotten egg goes to the top of a bucket of water. Smell of rebellion.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Insubordination.
I can't take it anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It comes too big and greedy. You really need to nip it in the bud. Position 2! Before the worms start to turn, you must scrape off the dirt and rip it from the mud. A quick button search.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Read your best plotting. The pump.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Moral fiber rotting. Once we've exercised these demons, they shall be too pooped for scheming. Some double time discipline should stop the rot from setting in. All right, children, let's go. Oh, discipline. The children who aren't listening committed to our whisper.
The battering and shivering, the mastering and twittering, the scattering and the smattering of this. When you're thinking of insisting on rigidity, assisting in resistance and
Discipline!
light would still travel away from us at the full speed of light, wishing right in a way. But I'm trying to say I'm not sure, but I wonder if inside my head I'm not just a bit different than some of my friends. These answers that come into my mind unbidden, these stories delivered to me fully written. How everyone shouts like they seem to like shouting. The noise in my head is incredibly loud, and I just wish they'd stop right down in my mom. And the telling and the stories would just stop for once. And I'm sorry, I'm not quite explaining it right. The words become anger, and the anger is light, and the burning inside me would usually fade, but it isn't today. The heat and the shouting, and my heart is pounding, and my eyes are burning, and suddenly everything is quiet. Like silence, but not really silent. Just that still kind of quiet sound when you turn a page in a book, or pause in a walk in the woods. Quiet. Like silence, but not really silence. Just that nice kind of quiet. Like we lie upside down in your bed. Just the sound of your heart in your head. Though the people around me, their mouths are still moving, the words they are forming cannot reach me anymore. And it is quiet, and I am warm, like I've said. Into the eye of the Open, if it means that you will.
What is that? Oh, wait, is that? What? Get it off of me! Get that off of me! It's heading north. It's. Oh, dear. Oh no! I've got a newt in my knickers!
Well, now, Kristen, I think we better all go home now, while we still can.
Okay.
Matilda?
Watch.
Matilda, I think it'd be wise to go before.
Watch. Please. I moved it with my eyes. Does that make me strange?
How do you fancy a nice cup of tea?
So, what do you think it is? Thing with my eyes.
I'm not sure, but I don't think it's anything we should be frightened of. I think it has something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
Like, there's not enough room in my head
mother. She's unusual. What about your father? Does he probably have a daughter as clever as you?
Oh, yeah. You know, he's always saying that. Matilda, I'm so very, very proud to have a daughter. That's not true. He doesn't say that at all. He calls me a liar and a cheat and a nasty little creep.
I see. Well, here we are. Home sweet home.
Are you poor?
Yes. Yes, I am. There.
Don't they pay teachers much?
Well, they don't actually, but you see, I'm even poorer than most for other reasons. I used to live with my aunt, but one day I was out walking and I came across this beautiful old shed. I ran to the farmer and begged him to let me move in. He thought I was mad, but he agreed, and I've lived here ever since.
But, Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. You see, my father died when I was young. Magnus was his name. He was very kind, but when he was gone, my aunt became my legal guardian. She was mean and cruel like you can hardly imagine. And then, when I got my job as a teacher, she presented me with a bill for looking after me all those years. She written everything down. Every tea bag, every electricity bill, every tin of beans, and she made me sign a contract saying I would pay her back every penny. She even produced a document saying my father had given her his entire house.
But, did he really do that? Magnus, I mean, did he really give her his house?
I'm not sure, but I find it hard to believe, just like I cannot believe he would have killed himself, which is what she said had happened.
You don't think that she did him in, do you?
I'm not sure, Matilda. All I know is your years of being bullied by that woman made me, well, pathetic. I was trapped.
And that's why you live here, in this shed.
This roof keeps me dry when the rain falls. This door helps to keep the cold at bay. On this floor I can stand on my own 2 feet. On this chair I can write my lessons. On this pillow I can dream my nights away. This table, as you can see, well, it's perfect for tea. It isn't much, but it is enough for me. It isn't much, but it is enough.
But, Miss Honey, she's your father's house. She has everything that's yours.
On these walls I hang wonderful pictures. Through this window I can watch the seasons change. By this lamp I can read. And I am set free. And when it's cold outside I feel no fear. Even in winter storms I am warmed by a small but stubborn fire. And there is nowhere I would rather be. It isn't much, but it is enough for me. For this is my house. This is my house. It isn't much, but it is enough for me. For this is my house. This is my house. It isn't much, but it is enough. And when it's cold and bleak, I feel no fear. Even in the fiercest storms, I am warmed by a small Well, yes, it was. You see, my mother gave it to my father before he passed away. You see, she was...
An acrobat.
Well, yes, she was. And my father was
An anthropologist.
Matilda, how do you know that?
So it's real. The people in my stories, they're real.
What story? I don't...
I was telling the story. I thought I was making it up, but it's real. They're your parents. I've seen your life.
You've seen my life?
We have to go to the police. Your aunt killed your dad.
What? No, we have no evidence.
But can't we just tell them?
It wouldn't work like that, Miss Hilda. It'd be my word against hers, and they would never believe she was capable of murder.
But she was nothing but cruel to you. I mean, she beat you and put you into tiny little cupboards and put you in dank cellars.
Stop, Matilda, please.
We have to turn her in. But Miss Honey, who's your aunt?
A contract is a contract is a contract.
It's trenchable.
In this world, children, there are two types of people. There are the winners and the losers. I am a winner. I play by the rules, and I win. So when I play by the rules and I do not win, then something is wrong. Something is not working, and when something is wrong, you have to put it right, even if it screams. What are you looking at, woman?
You.
This class is going to have a very special spelling test today. Anyone who gets even one letter wrong shall go to choking. Yes. Now, where to begin? Oh, I know. You. Stand up and spell... Oh, I know. Spell newt.
Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt.
What?
Miss Honey taught us. She's very good at teaching.
Nonsense! Miss Honey is too peachy and soft to be good at anything. Any nincompoop could see that. You, snot-nosed, stand up and spell... Spell the one thing you all are. Revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
You're cheating!
She's not cheating. She's simply spelling the word.
Nonsense! These specks of dust cannot be the least bit clever. They are worms.
I've taught them that's all with patience and kindness and respect.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom? You know nothing of teaching that. God, I shall prove it right here, right now. You snot-nose, you spell. And tell us that trouble, Moses.
What? But that's not even a word. It's just made
Spell
up.
it, or go to choking. And I must warn you, it has silent letters. Yes.
A-M-C-H-E-L-L-A-K-A.
Oh dear. Oh dearie, I'm so sorry. It was a silent letter Z. You are going to choke.
Cat. C-A-F. Cat.
What?
to go to Choki too now.
Dog. D-Y-P. Dog. And me.
What the devil? You can't put us all in choky, miss. Banana. B-Q-X-T-Y-D-U-R-T. Table. X-A-B-F-Y. And me.
Stop it! All of you stop it right now!
Stop those! Kill you! Shut up! Naughty. P-U-F-T-Y-X-N.
If you know it's the figure, you stop now!
Big fat bully. S-Q-R-C-Y-X-G. Fat fat. Revolting.
That's adorable! You can't put us all in choky, miss. There's no way choky can fit all of us, miss.
Oh my God, did you not think I already thought of that?
I have been so very busy recently, children. I have been working on an entire array of chokies, one for each and every one of you. And now that our little spelling test is over, I'm also sorry to report that each and every one of you has failed. You see, children, in this world there are two types of people. The winners and the losers. And by God, I am a winner!
Look! The chalk!
What?
It's moving.
The devil, who's doing that?
No one. No one's doing anything.
It's writing something.
What?
Agatha, this is madness.
It's not. Give
Give my Jenny back her house.
It can't be madness, that's impossible! This is impossible!
Then leave,
Oh, no.
or I will get
Get
you.
No, 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 no.
Like you got me.
No, I did not.
No! Never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she get go Fall for the rise of the little bit naughty. Never again. Never again. Never again. I will stand up here. Never again. Never again will we leave behind us. Never again. Never again. But we are revolting children. We in revolting times. We sing revolting songs. You sing revolting drums. Will we revolting children tell our revolting sons? And we'll have to try to revolting. We're revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs. You sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting time. And we'll have to try to revolting. We're revolting. We will become a screaming horde. Take out your hockey stick and use it like a sword. A drum of dishes on the bar. It's not insulting. We're revolting. We have the allowing life. Enough with the wrong is right. Everyone in O-R-T-Y. So we're moving naughty. We don't stay inside the line. We disobey at the same time. There's nothing the church will give you. You think the push us too far. But it's not for that how we are. G-O-T-I-N. U-S-I-N-G. U-S-I-N-G. U-E-R-E-D. L-S-E-I-N-G. It is too late for you. We are revolting. We are revolting.
she had no use for her superpowers anymore. But sometimes I would look at Matilda, this little girl who had done so much to help others, and who was stuck with parents who were mean and cruel and called her names. And I would just feel my blood boil, and I wish I could just do something.
And so, this is the end. And I wish so much that I could tell you that it has a happy ending. I wish so much that I could tell you Matilda finally got the happy ending she deserves. But perhaps the truth is, not all stories have happy endings.
We'll understand their golf and we're going to Spain.
Stay, but why?
Because this idiot different this quick brain decided to give me a good idea to sell 155 Napoleon Vegas to the Bulgarian Mafia.
Well, it's not my fault. I didn't know they were the flaming Bulgarian mafia. I mean, look, it doesn't matter. Get in the car, we'll leave it forever, we're never coming back.
Wait, let Matilda stay here with me.
I beg your pardon.
Mr. Rowland, I love to speak to Matilda. If you like that, that is. I will look after her with patience and kindness and respect, and I would pay for everything. Would you like that, Matilda?
Yes!
So, let me get this straight. You want our daughter to stay here with you?
What did you just call me? They'll be here any minute.
Dad, did you just call me your daughter?
Oh, they're here, you idiots! I told you.
What kind of a box?
What if they hear my lace? My beautiful lace!
You are the woman's daughter. Where is your father?
I don't know.
The Wormwood is a stupid man. And being stupid, he assumed I was stupid too. Which is a very stupid and rude thing to do.
Look, yes, unfortunately, my father is very stupid and very, very rude.
You know this. At least there is one clever one in the family. What is your name, Matilda?
Matilda.
I like you, Matilda. You seem smart. And unfortunately, in my line of business, I do not get to meet smart people often. No. The people I work with, their thinking is all backwards.
Backwards!
Покри своя бащата. Да, удоволив с тебе и да срещна такова дете.
Благодаря. А за мен и удоволствие да се изпадна.
Ти говориш български?
Не толкова добре, колкото би искала. Това е кръвис си. Така че се надам да науча колкото мога повече.
I am Sergei. It is truly an honor to meet you, Matilda Wormwood. Your father has been stupid and rude to us. Oh, yes. I could very easily have one of my friends teach him manners. And one day when he leaves hospital, he will still be stupid, but not so rude. I give this as a gift to you. What do you say?
Well, it is tempting, but he is my dad, and I am his daughter. And I think I've had enough of revenge, so no thank you.
This little girl, this miracle, Matilda. Kako praviš?
Misli si, че казара. Scusi, come si toi casada?
Matilda! Kaze, Matilda! Kako vi stala nis mamčeka? Your father is very stupid, but he is very lucky to have you as his daughter. However, if I happen to do business here again, and I see him, he will not be so lucky.
Okay, quick, before they change their minds.
What about the next one?
Oh, right there.
Well, is that what you want? You want to stay here? Miss Honey?
Yes, I do.
And you want to take care of her?
I did.
Well, I suppose we are a bit short of room, so yes.
Thank you.
And Miss Hilda leapt into Miss Honey's arms,
And hugged her.
and Miss Honey hugged her back.
As the wormwoods drove off. Rudolfo drove off.
Because they had finally found each other.
Yes, they had found each other.